So today I'm just gonna move this image of female custodies to the side, like, you know, they don't stay behind your back.
Oh, they're on the panel with us.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
it's very funny. So a few days ago, guys, wonderful tsunami over there suggested for me to put on a poll and decide should female custodies exist. Now, what I didn't know when I was making the poll is that I can make it for a longer time. So tsunami suggested 1 month. I don't think I can put it out for 1 month. I think I can do a week, which I should have done. So we can maybe do it again, but in general, what I have noticed for my years on the internet is that whatever result you get in such a poll, even if it's for a short period of time, if it's so clear, like if the result is so drastic, like we see here, then that is what's going to be, no matter if the percentages are +2 or +5 or -5 here and there, still gonna be the same sentiment, basically. So even though it was an accident and actually didn't didn't manage to put this out for longer, it still gave a very good results, and it has like almost 3,000 views, as you can see here, and many comments. So we're going to see the comments and talk about them, of course. So of course the question is, should female custodians exist and why? People said and why in the comments as well. So 88.3% said no, they should not exist, and only 11.7% said yes, they should exist. Now I put the same poll on YouTube, so at least, guys, we have 2 polls. It's not the only one. I decided to use YouTube for that exact reason. So I'm going to show you also that before we get to the comments. Just give me a second. Oh, I also put a new poll, but we're going to talk about it like at the end of the stream. The new poll is also very interesting, and it's going to be for our next video or stream. Okay, so let me try to show you the other results of the YouTube poll. Just give me a second. So then you can read the chat in the meantime.
Much to read. I am curious though. Again, exactly what you're saying. I like the fact that we did the poll. I don't feel like we gave it enough time, although I understand the analytics. And the reason why I think I would have liked it up a little bit longer is the comments themselves, giving people time to think through them. So I'm hopeful that we're going to end up redoing this again,
yes.
maybe even once a week for a month, to give people fully the chance to pass it out there and really get some understanding that this is a good faith argument. Like, hey, we're not just like, hey, talking shit, sticking our middle fingers up in the air. We'd like to hear from the community and see what people really think.
Oh,
so
yes.
It's an opportunity for them to go ahead and get their words out there. We'll read them on stream. And yeah, I'd really like to see what people have to say. I mean, off the bat, just looking at the comments right now, it's really interesting. So.
Oh yeah, we are about to dig in, but just to point out that the poll that
Coolio,
says,
top notch.
Oh yes,
Welcome.
Hey,
Yeah,
welcome. Hello. So I want to point out that this poll right here, which is on on this channel, this is going to be there forever. So there is no expiration date for this. This is actually forever there until I delete it. So 189 votes, which is more than Twitter. Twitter got 128 votes. And 97%, so even more dramatic. You see, no, they should not exist at all. Only 3% said yes. The comments are not that many. There is actually a Bulgarian comment here. Oh my god, what
There's a Bulgarian comment, yeah.
Yeah, and I can translate to English right away. Just let me check. Wow, I didn't expect that. It's the first time I see this comment. It's very interesting. Oh yeah, that's in Bulgarian, yeah. Well, I never even seen this, guys.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, let's translate it to English. Oh my gosh. Today, can you see this?
No, can you send me the link?
Oh yes, of course. Okay, let me send you the link. So yeah, actually I didn't predict this. I didn't expect that the comments were more, which kind of even better. So Today maybe you can start with this, and then we can go to Twitter because the comments here are a lot less, and that's pretty amazing
Starting
comment.
with the Bulgarian.
Yeah, the Bulgarian comments, like the bigger ones. The bigger one. Sorry. Is it translating for you?
Yes.
Awesome.
So from the Hunter Danny, the existence of the diversity movement is completely absurd, which, like a cancer, is eating away at everything good that we have been able to have for years. It is unnecessary to touch established topics in order to artificially push in the direction of diversification. Many IPs have suffered, and unfortunately, the scenario is being repeated here with the salesman from Games Workshop. It is not as if there was not or is not the possibility of creating a good female image. But the problem is that they want to integrate it in a prominent place in order to pose and claim while not being interested in real fans. Thanks for the content. I hope the idea actually goes far enough that someone at a high level realizes and says, let's do things right. However, we do not live in such a world, and we still have to eat a lot of shit until such a change occurs. Good luck with the channel. Hopefully, we'll reach even more viewers. This is
Oh,
exactly what I'm talking about. Why I wanted to have the either repeated polls where we let this go on for a while and get more voices out there, or not. But what a great comment.
yeah, from a Bulgarian fan, no less. That I didn't even know he existed. That's amazing. Okay, you can just continue with whatever you pick from here.
Let's see. The Gramscian activista seeks to turn our hobby into a political platform or destroy it. They don't care about the consumers or their so-called wider audience. The intersectional rhetoric is nothing but an excuse to spread their political authority. To the people in the comment section that goes on and on about the lore reasons, the activists don't care. The tourists don't care, and most importantly, GW upper management don't care. In fact, boycotting it won't work either. They don't give a single fuck about model sales or player numbers. All they want is to scrub the IP clean of anything that would offend Disney or Amazon executives and then sell the rights to the IP, fire all the staff, close all the stores, and live off the IP license. We, the consumer, don't matter. We're not the customer anymore. Oh, wow.
Well,
indeed.
well, that's a bit. So, the Amazon thing, I mean, for what it's worth, there's a lot more reports. I mean, throughout all of my Amazon Henry Cavill / shows coverage, I mean, there's a lot more proof, so to speak, to say that whatever Amazon did is not actually connected to what GW does in their practice. It's kind of like the opposite. I mean,
So-
that they had to agree to the lore principles of what GW is putting down, whatever that is. And then Henry Cavill had to approve that, and obviously be also, I mean, he is actually one of the people that are in charge of keeping Warhammer 40k lore to be what it should be. So if there's something that's out of line and he is against it, it shouldn't be included. Sorry, you're gonna have a puppy thing for a second. Yeah, a puppy pause.
Yes.
So Goldie can be angry at Sunny.
So no female custodies in the show. Yeah.
I mean, if that is
Hopefully.
the case, I mean, if it is what we think, because based on everything that Henry has done so far, it should be like that.
Should versus reality and pattern recognition is a thing. They also, for the J.R.R. Tolkien show, The Rings of Power, which they had an actual like lore master on there. I forget what his name is. Tom Shippey. I
Tom
think.
Shippey. Yeah.
Yeah. So they had Tom Shippey on there, and he's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And so, fans were like, Tom Shippey's there, and they got rid of his ass, and they brought in a bunch of other like weirdos with actual degrees in like Lord of the Rings, and they brought in bearded dwarves and everything else. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of ranting. I understand where this guy's coming from, and despite there being a few, fingers crossed, filters at Amazon right now, and this show going on, and what we've heard in the background, and I think that the like IPs, Hollywood is starting to recognize this shit is not making money. There is I'd be nervous too. I agree with this guy. I'm still very nervous. I want to see what they end up coming up with. Hopefully these filters actually work, but I understand where this person's coming from.
Well, in general, yeah. I mean, I also get it. But we'll see though, because it's always we'll see and kind of like speculation and until we actually get there. Okay, so let's read some of the rest of the comments here. What stands out to you?
I mean, I really like all these comments. The next one is right here. No, because 40K has plenty of female representation. Already give the Sisters of Silence some love. Instead, it's just stupid having female custodies. And I agree. I mean, this is an argument we've had here many times, or like a debate topic. The Sisters of Battle, which are getting a little bit of love right now, in fairness, and Sisters of Silence, which got sort of some love in a previous animation, right next to a female custody, though.
Yeah.
So it's like you already had this representation. I hate that word. God, that word turns my stomach every time I have to fucking say it. You
Yeah.
already had this representation. Now you have to jam it in everything else. This just causes a massive like argument between fans and the creators, and then there's a war amongst the fans themselves. And it's not like a good faith one where it's like, oh, you couldn't have that because the sun's here. It's like, dude, you just shit on your own lore, which is a normal thing there. But you did this for like no good reason, and there was so much arguing about it, and there has been for several years now. And I don't know. So I like this comment.
Yeah, well, just to say that the comment that we just read, a long comment of Oscar. Sorry, Oscar. It's very hard for me.
Oscar.
That is interesting name. I'm just gonna call you
Something, yeah.
Oscar. My
Oscar,
apologies.
yes.
He's now here in the comments in the chat. So hi to you. Hello to you. I'm happy that
Welcome.
you can see us live. So he says my comment was more based on what happened to Marvel and DC Comics. Well, thank you for clarifying that. I mean, we are
100%
also experts on that
On
because
Marvel and DC,
yeah, I mean, we do have our joint channel with him,
Superhero Truth.
Superhero Truth, me and that's why Vic is in the chat. Hello, Vic.
Oh, Vic is there
Because
too.
he said
Great.
that we support superhero truthers. So yes, thank you so.
course.
Thank you so. Yeah, thank you so. You're a bitter old man. Okay, we get you though. We get you.
Yes,
So
absolutely. By the way, there is one comment that is for the female custodies, apparently. So let's read that now. You see it is the last one.
yeah,
Let's see the other side.
They should, because it's GW's IP, and they can exploit that one definition of brotherhood that isn't gender restrictive if they want to. You are free to be upset, though, of course, except in China. What the fuck, man?
Oh,
What?
wait. Oh,
From
wait.
Inquisitor
I saw
Astalon.
that one in the morning, by the way, while scrolling
I'm
through the post to see
confused.
what
I'm
is happening.
confused. Okay,
Jesus
let's
Christ.
Tsunami talk. Let's Tsunami talk first. Tsunami. Yes.
No, I mean, I already said it. Like, what is this retarded? So, this is how you let fucking nonsense happen. And I guess I shouldn't shit all over the place because the guy's making the comment that basically, like, it's their thing. They can do whatever they want with it. Sure, I guess. Do you like money or not? Like, what are you doing? People get upset about this whole like 3 parts. I'm sorry. There are 3 parts of Warhammer in general. The best that I can go ahead and say. You've got the tabletop models, you've got the video games, and you've got the lore themselves, the books, etc. And some fans clutch on to one of the 3. If you keep fucking with the lore, though, you're gonna alienate like at least a third of your fucking crew, if not more. What's the point in doing this? Do they have a right to? I love how that says it. Except in China. Yeah, exactly. What do you think's gonna happen when you make a fucking IP in film or in TV, and then you try and put it out there? You're gonna lose a huge fucking chunk of the population because China exists. Like, what is this?
Indeed.
Yeah, this is very confusing how he understood things. Okay, just
This
let me.
is again one of those things really. Okay, well, they understand. There is their version of the word brotherhood. There is no their version.
I
The
mean,
brotherhood means
brotherhood.
brotherhood. Sisterhood means sisterhood.
Yes.
The fact that they decide to, okay, this is how we explain it. doesn't mean that we have to take this lying down and okay, you decided, so we just take whatever shit you gave us. This is just like the people who get everything that is dumb, in some type of IP, and we just say, well, at least I'm happy that we have it, so we shouldn't complain at all. What do you mean we shouldn't complain at all? You're the one who has to tell them, I don't like this crap, do this and this.
Yeah, like I've said before in our previous video that I released today, by the way, you can watch about female custodies and what actually female fans want. So as I said there, guys, you shouldn't kiss the ass of a freaking company. You should always defend your IP that you love, not the company that made it, because the company that made it, it is not the advocate for its own IP many of the times, and fans understand the IP that they love a lot more, and they care a lot more about it because they don't have financial incentive behind it. They just love it because merit, because what it is, what represents for them, what they discovered, in it, what they recognize, whatever. But the company always tries to make money off of it, so they're not as passionate about it many of the times, especially when we are talking about a big company. When we're talking about a small studio, let's say example with gaming studios, a small indie studio that really loves what they do, like the guys that decided to remove themselves from Ubisoft and created this small studio that made Expedition 33, and they created this game as a passion project. Sure, they made a ton of money off of it, but that was because it's a quality thing. They put their heart and soul behind it. People recognize this and bought the game based on merit, based on quality of the heart that this game represents. It's art. Art means they put their, what I said,
their heart and soul in it.
Their heart and soul in it. That creates true value. But by this point, when we're dealing with huge IPs like Warhammer, this is now no longer the case. So we must protect and fight for the IP itself, not kiss the ass of the company and say they can do whatever they want. Sure, but should they? Should they?
Should they?
Shouldn't they respect what they created as much as we do? Shouldn't they see the value how we see it? Because if they did, they will know what to mess with and what not to mess with. This is very important. So by this point, when I see such comments, brotherhood, excuse me, this is how to deny reality.
Isn't gender restrictive.
This is very gender
very gender
restrictive for a reason. That's why we have words.
Yes.
Shouldn't we not have words now? Is there anything between brotherhood and sisterhood? I don't know a word like that. Do you know a word like that, Tsunami?
Retarded, I think is the word.
That's the word for it. That's the word for it.
Yeah.
We can, if we give actually example again with Marvel or DC and why we shouldn't just take whatever they give us. Remember what happened back in the days with DC when they had this amazing, quotation marks idea to kill off Superman. What happened after that? Sales plummeted. Nobody bought the comic books because they did something to their most famous hero. Not even the Batman comic books could actually save DC in that moment. So and people said, well, what you did was kind of dumb. There, we want our hero back. Why do you change it? Who is going to be now? Well, are we going to read about Steel being Superman and Superboy and whatever, and all the other guys that were kind of like copycats and things like that? And DC decided, oh, no money. What should we do now? Oh, let's bring him back. So here, the people show that when you kill off Spider-Man and you put another one, and people say, no, do not do that. We like our hero.
We're not even talking about just heroes here. Like, he's talking about changing brotherhood. Like, this is just basic, like, language. What are you talking about? Brotherhood. Means they all have penises, you idiots. Like, literally all you have to do is just be like, hey, man, the Custodes, it's an all-boy band. The end. And guess what? Sisters of Silence, it's all-girl band. Sisters of Battle, it's all-girl band. Let's celebrate their sisterhood. Everyone loves the Sisters of... I hate this every time we talk about it because I get all fucking worked up. But it's happening again. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Sorry, fucking comments, people. You can roast me later.
No.
Fuck this shit. Why can't we just celebrate like who these people are, their factions? There's mixed factions. The guard is fucking out there. There's tons of fucking great stories. There's so much opportunity for you to go and create badass fucking females. Like, what am I thinking of? Like I've already brought this up before. Gaunt's Ghost, there's snipers, there's fucking great things. You got Sister Argenta from the games. I could go all over the fucking place. What are you doing? Why are you fucking with this? Brotherhood isn't gender restrictive? Listen to yourself. Go look in the fucking mirror. What's wrong with you? Stop giving into this Marxist bullshit. Hey, the Hunter Danny's here.
Hey, Hunter, Danny.
Oh, Hunter. Hello. Thank you so much for coming live. Thank you.
He says, wow, wow.
Don't worry.
That's exactly.
Don't worry, I'm gonna translate. Just a second. Just want to say something to the whole Warhammer community here and the people that are going to watch later on this recorded. I 100% appreciate Tsunami being his authentic self. No one's going to curse you in the comments for being you, except if they're retarded. So thank you so much, and please unleash yourself whenever you wish. Phrasing maybe, I don't know. Just be you, as I said. I love you. Okay, let's translate this comment now. El Turner is here, by the way.
Hey,
Joey is here, by the way. Nozbik Damas is here. Hello, if I missed ya. Okay, so Hunter Danny says, благодаря за отговор на коментара, но гледам от началото на стрима и не очаквах да го прочетете на живо. Надявам се да не е бил погледнат груп за YouTube.
No,
No, absolutely not. So he says, thank you for the reply to the comment. I am watching since the beginning of the stream. I didn't expect for you to read the comment live. I hope it's not too rude for YouTube. I absolutely know.
Did you just hear Tsunami?
Did you just hear Tsunami? Yeah. But please, if you can write in English so Tsunami can have an easy time reading it, because when he doesn't, he just turns into the Tasmanian devil test, which is great. This is what we do in our gaming streams as well. But I mean, because he doesn't understand Bulgarian, he's from America. If you speak in English, that will be easier. But yeah. But anyway, thank you.
Also, El Turner says, Tsunami, never apologize. Where was it? For your greatness, and your runs are accurate. It's beautiful.
Exactly.
See, it's
Tsunami.
Poetry.
Officially, you are absolutely beautiful. just letting you know. So,
for those people that are like for the Hunter Danny specifically, but for everyone else, just so you understand, at least my perspective on the side there as your interactive TTS. Say what you want to say it in whatever language you want to. I'm the Tasmanian devil thing is just for funsies, because I honestly don't know what you're saying. But it's awesome. But yeah, we try and read all the comments here. We want people to not just feel like, oh, I made a comment on a board and 5 random chatters are gonna like interact with it. We're making this poll so that we can read your voices out loud. Tell your friends if they're 40K fans. Get on in here, join in the poll. We might do another one again. Say what you want to say. Get your stuff read out live, and I don't know, maybe someone will listen.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're here. We are fighting for what we believe in, and we make sure that our voice is heard as much as possible. I mean, it's not going to be heard if you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, maybe it's not going to hurt if there is a brotherhood that is actually not brotherhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So we
is
had...
there something else that is retarded, or the other things were nice?
I'm not sure. I mean, we had such fun conversations here with people. This guy says that Sisters of Silence are like the equivalent. I say that they are not the literal equivalent, of course, but they have great relationships, and that's the point. Now we don't have that. I mean, we don't have the yin and yang anymore. If we're going to have women, opposite of women, Space Marine, Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Silence. Okay.
Oh, this one is an interesting one, yeah.
Cool. Which?
This one for Moodidly.
Aha. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it just because it's in front of me, Tsunami. So he says no, because that directly violates the reasoning as to why the Emperor created the Primarchs, Custodians, and Space Marines. The Emperor wanted to create a weapon to be used for the benefit of humanity. He explicitly did not want to create a superior race that would take over and replace humanity. Sure, but
Mhm.
again, they cannot reproduce anyway. So
Mhm.
it's not a good, argument because they are never meant to reproduce, even if they're women. So that's not the point. I mean, understand that humanity is first, and all the super soldiers that are created are not supposed to replace humanity. They're supposed to protect it. But if they're men or women, doesn't matter in that regard.
Yeah.
It just matters in regards to the custodies themselves and that they should be only men. We're gonna get to them. Yeah, this guy left in 2024. We're gonna get now to the comments from X.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
time
boy.
because there are many. There are many, so we gotta get there. Okay, here it is. Yes, here it is. Okay. So, as you can see again, 88%. So, Tsunami, when you're ready, you can start.
Sure thing. So the original poll question for those that are maybe just listening in, simple question: should female custodies exist, and why? The and why is the most important thing. Anyone can throw a fucking poll out there, guys. Again, it's likely that we're going to repeat this poll, and of course, there's the one on YouTube. Speak your piece. Say what you want to say, good or bad. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it and at least have a fair argument about it. But anyways, 88% says no, they should not exist. And moving right into the first comment, no, mainly because of the ham-fisted way GW introduced him. It would have been mildly acceptable if they had it be a 40K thing, not 30K, and explain as them having to double or triple whatever their recruitment due to being spread across the galaxy in the era Indominus. And you said, I think it would be simpler if they just didn't exist at all, which I agree with. I see how he's trying to, like, he's giving concessions. What's up, Mike, by the way?
Yeah,
He's
hello.
giving concessions, and this is the problem with this. In the old days, nerds used to have arguments, and they would be like, okay, I could see this point and whatnot. That's not what these people are doing. They're like the Tyranids. They want to fucking. They have to consume everything. It must be total victory. They are not ceding any ground. Don't give them any sort of fucking good faith argument or anything else like that. Tell them they're fucking retarded. Make them fucking stop this shit because they don't want to fucking have a conversation. They just want to win their fucking political nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. I just fixed something in the chat because Oscar says that the direct Streamlabs link doesn't work. This is a direct PayPal link, which is the same as Streamlabs. So if you can use that if you wish to donate there, this should work.
Hey, Suka.
Suka is here as
Suka is just
well.
here and says you can't negotiate with evil itself. Indeed.
Agreed.
That's a very
100%.
good point. Yeah.
Absolutely agreed.
Yeah. So you shouldn't try to find ways to actually give them the benefit of the doubt. What they're doing. No, this here is pure evil. This is not, as Tsunami said, not one of those great topics that nerds can do. Like, for example, well. What happened if you put the Green Lantern link on the pinky finger or something like that? No,
this matters more.
It's not this. Yeah, this really matters.
Yeah, this matters a lot.
This is the change of lore that breaks everything. This is not change of lore like in some comic books when you actually make it work and you can make it better and things like that. Here, that's an established thing. We have it. It's set in stone.
Yeah, also, guys, I said this many times, but this is a matter of principle. So you can't devalue it and say, well, what does it matter if they're female and how does it change anything? Like, this is the most common comment that we ever heard. The other one is that there were changes in the lore before. Well, there's changes and there's changes.
Yeah, indeed.
What was before? I mean, Warhammer has gone through a lot of transformations. Some ideas were not very well developed and they need to develop them. For example, the whole story of the Necrons, it was very bare bones at the beginning and they made it a lot longer, richer and whatever.
Or how the Astartes were those brutish, almost dumb-witted guys that were just killing and so that needs to be fleshed out and they did it.
Also, it
Clinton
was
for Azar 50.
Hey, Gaitan.
Thank you so much, Clatter. Second time. Thank you so. Wonder Woman salute. Thank you. Also, we had we had a discussion about these prototypes of female custodies in the past. Actually, it was proven many times and shown that there were not ever female Astartes. They were just female warriors. Barely Astartes in any kind of a way. No proof of that. Quite the opposite. No proof of that at all.
Or a good change in development to the custodies themselves when, you know, that first there were those not armor wearing muscular guys.
But the oil guys,
The oil guys, yeah.
the TTS guys.
And here you go, that was made better. That's a good change. That's development.
But they're
evolution of
still
the-
men.
But they're still men.
So men, there were still men, and I mean, just like, by the way, again, they did put freaking transgender in the Necrons. You know that, right? There's transgenders in the Necrons. Freaking machines that lost their souls. They're machines. They
they're
can't have feelings about their gender identity. This is
Yeah.
absurd. But they did that, and the woke authors of Warhammer 40k did that.
Didn't they do something like that with the orcs?
Yeah, well,
Who
they had a commentary about gender or something, and
yeah.
they don't have that. I mean, they're male by looks and how they act, and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have genitals. I mean, they don't. I think they're
could.
mushrooms.
They're mushrooms.
But the point is, they're men
Some really good comments in chat.
by all accounts. Okay, let's take a look.
So Suka says they love using your morals and good faith against you. 100%. Going
Yes.
back to the you don't seed ground with these people. They're going to go ahead and use. Why does it matter to you if they're female? That's how they start with it, and they're looking for any angle of attack to go ahead and get you to seed ground. Hold your fucking ground against these freaks. Not even in just Warhammer, in life in total, because these Marxists, that's how they fucking operate. Rodney Gall, welcome by the way. Female custodies should have their own box instead of mixed in. Wallets will tell the story on Femstodies approval. Progressive woke culture is like ratchet culture. Destroy everything. 100%. That would have been a better fucking test of this. But you knew, just like everything else, they're going to put their shit ideas on the backs of fucking the actual fucking what actually sells and then try and fucking ham-fist it that way. Suka says they don't want to expand on actual female factions. True. They just want to take something from you bit by bit. 100%.
Yeah.
Mr. MuleTube says if we truly want to be in peace for the sake of our hobbies, then this atrocious Marxism has to be removed from existence and reopen the asylum. Oh, I love this comment. Vic Martino says make changes that make sense and enhance the arch, but making changes just to pander is the problem that these idiots don't understand.
Exactly.
Mr. MuleTube says the Necrons didn't just lose their soul, but their flesh and skin as well. Yeah, they're kind of them trying to throw in trannies with that. Like you're just taking shots at that. Like, what are you doing? The soulless automatons are now transgender. Like, what are you saying? Is that a remark about what's going on in real life? Who's the real sexist now? But anyways, Nos Bigdamas says the first two metal female figures brought out had sisters on their slaughter-based connection. Garviel says evil cannot create, can only corrupt and destroy. Oh, we're back to the Tolkien stuff again. Absolutely true, though.
It's true.
Hunter Danny says, well, on the topic, what are actually effective ways for fans to fight to protect the hobby? We screamed our lungs out, for example, Star Wars, and yet it was perverted. And it's being perverted worse.
You
You're
just
100%
fought
right.
with your wallet.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you try to I mean, when we try to speak out, basically, you know, we speak to everybody, whether they're woke or not. We're gonna reach both sides. Some people are ready to see reason at some point. So if they are convinced that what the companies are doing to our favorite IPs is wrong, they will not go to watch the movies, buy the games, whatever the case may be, buy the boxes of GW. So in that kind of a way, we're affecting the status quo. And you know that these movies, games, whatever, they are failing. They are failing. So the tides is turning. It's just that whatever we do actually does matter. The more we talk about it, it creates a conversation. Just how the woke did it with words, just how, and this is how we are going to do it to fight.
Yeah, for example, Hunter Dani, maybe you heard that now we're going to have the Horus Heresy translated in Bulgarian, the books, you know? Probably you have them in English in your collection or you already read them or listened to them like that. won't hurt if you want to have them in Bulgarian. But if they start translating some of the shitty books, which we have the orcs talking about gender and the necklace and things like that, just do not buy it. Write it in the comments, for example, of our publishing house that is going to do that. It needs to go all up there to GW. If it's not selling, it will fail at some point. We can see what happens going back again to the comic books. You can see what happens with the DC universe now and Marvel. It is happening.
I mean, many times
Yeah.
when I did some reviews of books in the past, and when I say what is in the books, people are like, okay, thank you for telling me. I'm not buying the book.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
I
the
am
thing.
making a
That's the thing,
difference
yeah.
by informing people.
Exactly.
So there's several branches of effect when we're talking about those things. You can always write to GW, of course, but in time, like we say here, kapka po kapka virstava, which means drop by drop. Of a waterfall. Yeah, a waterfall is
I'm sure that there should
created.
be an English equivalent to that, but I just
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember.
that's the easiest way to explain it.
Yeah.
So drop by drop, a waterfall is created.
Step by
okay?
step.
Or step by step, a huge something is created. That's the point. So that's how we do it, and it will have an effect. Eventually, it's
Yeah.
going to have some kind of a hit on GW financially.
Yeah,
eventually.
for example, look at the what was it? Star Trek. What was it? Shitty Academy something there. It's been cancelled.
Starfleet Academy.
Thank you. Yes,
Starfleet, yeah.
it's been cancelled. Yeah, the only reason there is second season is because it was ready.
Doctor Who. Same
Doctor
thing.
Who. Oh,
Yeah.
my big pain. Doctor Who. Yes.
Yeah.
Cancelled.
After
It
decades.
doesn't work after
decades.
Yes, after decades, it doesn't work. After, jeez. Many other comic books like the thing with Island Heart or the female Wolverine that they had cancelled. Those series are cancelled. The best selling thing now for DC, for example, is Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
It's not even canon anyway.
Just because it's badass and it's not woke
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's a great representation because it's so elsewhere.
Yeah.
But
It is
yeah.
happening. So just don't. If again, if they translate some of those workbooks from Warhammer here in Bulgarian, do not buy them. We should, because I saw many people in comments who are, oh, if it's in Bulgarian, I'm going to buy it. That doesn't mean you have to buy it. The fact that it's going to be in our language, no. You have to show them what you want. You have to show them, okay, I'm a fan of that, but I am not a fan of that shit over there.
But I'm not an ass licker.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Have to show
we
them.
are making a difference.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. And we are going to make a difference with Super by telling you how shit it is.
I mean,
But
again,
anyway,
lastly,
let's go.
lastly,
Lastly.
last example.
Lastly.
Only 50% of people that loved Man of Steel at the Zack Snyder universe went to see Superman 2025. Only 50%. But because the tickets were double the price, the box office is very close. But only 50%. This is 50% audience falling off.
Oh, look what has happened with Michael, the movie.
So they vote.
The audience is voting with their wallet. The movie, the critics say one thing.
And
but,
the audience says
but
another
the
thing.
audience is voting with the wallet.
With the
nowadays.
wallet.
Yes, this is how you do it.
And the word is spreading that the movie is amazing. And
Hell,
the people are still going.
I even have students, 11, 12 years old, who told me that they watched it with their parents and they liked it. And I say, are you a fan? No, my parents are, but I like the movie. And I say, so it's good for people who are not fans. And I say, I think, yeah.
It's great even for this.
Even if a child can
kids,
understand that,
that's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah, but that's not the topic. Okay, let's give the word to Tsunami, please.
No, I agree with chat. There was a giant push, the Marxist push worldwide, especially in creative spaces, and it's proven to be catastrophic. Star Trek, like Kathleen Kennedy's the biggest retard on the fucking planet. Dave Filoni, biggest retard.
Yeah.
They went ahead with their ideas, and their fucking shows plummeted fucking fast. And then they have to do like, let's bring Luke Skywalker in and Mandalorian and Grogu. I think this year is going to be a massive, damaging blow to this whole movement that's been going on for years. Star Wars is dead. Has been dead for a long time now. Mandalorian, Grogu, there's no excitement for it. No one gives a shit. No one gives a crap about the little green dude anymore, except for girls that are like, oh, he's so cute. Like, that shit's fucking retarded. Number one. Number two, Star Trek. Absolutely fucking decimated. what the fuck is that retard's name that's been trying to write this shit for fucking years? Who literally said, "I'm putting my political messaging in Star Trek." That got decimated. Doctor Who,
No.
what 60-year fucking property in the
Yeah.
UK, a beloved fucking national hero turned into some gay black dude in a dress. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And
Shit's fucking dead
and you
to me.
know what? Peter Capaldi, who played the 12th Doctor when the things actually started, said a couple of days ago. He said, "I don't understand why people take Doctor Who so seriously."
What the?
And he said, "Man, you played one of the
Okay, let's not talk
iterations."
about
Yeah.
other things.
But anyway,
Enough
yeah.
examples. We gotta get to the comments on Twitter, guys. Warhammer 40k, Warhammer 40k. I know that these things are connected so in terms of principle. Principle is the same. Even the point is, even a huge property like Doctor Who survived through all kinds of generations of human beings growing up and dying. By the way,
Couldn't survive the
couldn't survive the wokeness. It's that toxic and it's that bad. So this means that anything can fall, and you still have a voice, guys. Okay, Tsunami, you are it. Let's go to the Twitter, guys, because there is not like enough time. We're gonna get to the chat, of course, soon as we can, but we are here for the freaking Twitter comments. So let's see what people said, if something stands out to you, Tsunami.
Lazy Sterngard says the backbone of 40k is the underlying lore. If the lore becomes arbitrary, it ceases to have values and engaging narrative. The lore absolutely did strictly state they are all male. That said, I actually could give GW some buy-in if they acted in good faith. Introduce them into 40k due to mounting attrition from Indomitus. Could be an entire ordeal worth writing a book about. Sure, some would still hate it, but at least it would be a logical continuity. Instead, they ramrodded them into a Horus heresy very poorly by just invalidating their own work. They went even further and insulted or blocked people that dissented. So at this point, they have earned enough badwill on this matter that I am simply not giving them an inch on it.
Yeah.
And you said, fair, though I do think that simply having them exist is dumb. And no going back could make them seem like they have true meaning. So better not have existed at all. I agree with you
Yeah.
again.
Thank
And
you.
it's just cementing the point that we already talked about. Do not cede ground to these people. If you're listening in, you took part in this poll, or you're putting it out there to a friend, stop giving ground to these people. There's no good faith over there. They're fucking horrible fucking diseases on fucking humanity. Let them know this shit is fucking retarded. Undo this, make it go away. Get rid of the fucking weirdos in your fucking organization and go make some money again. All right, well, we want to spend our money. We want to spend our money on you if you make good shit. This is just fucking retarded.
Yes.
Anyways, next guy says, Black Guy says, no. The people who were targeted demographic for the edition don't like 40k. It was done to spite fans. And you said also because GW loves feelings over facts.
Yes.
Lentertains 24/7 says, if you create characters for the sake of being integral to the story and the lore in general, then set characters is welcome to say. But if it's for the sake of earning brownie points, then it can fuck off. Well said, sir.
Yes.
Thayrock Selvixar the Resolute. Jesus. We've always known, and it was written that they were all male, just like Astartes. Yep, 100% true. Tired Cadian. What a name. Tired Cadian says, I honestly don't care that much if they are a thing. I just don't like how they are trying to make it. So they were always a thing. Seems like they couldn't be bothered to explain why. We are just now seeing them. That is also a problem, but again, the reasons why GW created them are anything but meaningful, said you. Let's see replies here. I don't care why, as long as it works in the setting. I don't know about that. You're getting a little too tired there, Cadian brother. Is one of these supposed to be a woman? The yes one. Jesus, more replies. What do we got here? Wow, that's pathetic. What the fuck are they doing? I could tell bald-ass male and female Idoneth heads apart on the spruce at a glance. All that commotion about a supposedly female custodian, it's a dude with a ponytail? Nah.
It's not a dude. That's it. I thought to reply to this guy to tell him, no, that's an actual female custodian, man. Did you not watch
It's
GW
not a dude with a
representation?
ponytail. Yeah, they pretty
I
much
mean,
call it,
even this person who is probably woke, sounds like that, even he cannot recognize a woman there.
Yeah,
Isn't that
yeah.
ironic? I mean,
Totally. I
he
mean,
still sees her as a man.
we want to represent women, but who are you representing? And who looks like that?
No one.
No
No
one.
one. I mean, I never met a 3-meter muscular woman with a ton of unhuman.
Hello, my name is
Upgrade.
Helga.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, I never met that, so yeah, who can relate? I mean, no woman that I know. Okay. Actually, I don't know where you read those. I tried to find them, but because you're reading on your site, I'm not sure where they are. But just yeah, keep.
Right there it says show replies.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it says show replies right there. You were looking at it. Where Tired Cadian was.
Hmm. Ah. Ah. Oh yeah.
At the
Yeah.
bottom under your it says show replies.
Okay, got it.
Welcome in, Demolition Dude, by the way. GW made Femstodes after Brock Lesnar with lip filler.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's great. Yes, that's true.
Hello, my name is Helga.
My name's Helga.
I must break you.
Get to the chopper, give me my gun now. Not
Yeah.
sending me
like
back
you,
to the
you
cooler.
Uh, so we're back at M. Army Eater says, no, mainly because of how GW treated the fans, but also because the lore changes are dog shit and make no sense, as others pointed out. You can't have a near perfected form of baseline humans. If you take away all the baseline humans, that could birth more of them. Bird.
Hmm.
JM and Juyerden. What the? When something is done and why something was done matter, as do the second order effects. When? If they'd done it when Custodes were created, no problem. If they'd retconned it early, no problem. Way too late in the game for foundational changes. Why? It was for brownie points, not to make the setting game better. I don't have proof, but I'd even believe it was done to intentionally upset a portion of the fan base. I agree with him. Second order, it is resulting in even less attention being given by GW to the Sisters of Silence and Sisters of Battle, which on a personal note pisses me off as someone who only has sororitas. Whoa.
Sororitas, yes.
True Gunnar.
Mm-hmm.
Hail, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Rooster
Also,
Fish says no. Go ahead.
I just wanted to add because I'm gonna forget that yes, the only scenario in which female custodies could have worked is exactly, and I think somebody said it, but it is exactly if they were introduced from the very beginning, and that was their whole concept. To have women there naturally from the very beginning, having the process in place that are going to make them, having the logic in place, everything, then nobody will complain because that is going to be their freaking origin, just like Sisters of Silence and Battle have one. But introducing them exactly so late in the game and literally retconning so many decades, like 4 decades of lore, it's ridiculous because it's one thing to change their appearance, to change how they fight. That's different. That's building upon them and on the lore. But to change their freaking gender to include another gender, that's just the difference, and people just cannot. I mean, woke people cannot make the difference between those things.
We'll go again for a bit, just for a good example to Doctor Who again, because that's exactly as how long that IP also exists,
40 years
in England, 60 something.
Oh boy.
A long time. Okay.
Human life.
But that's why there it also failed. It was too late for the goddamn changes they did in the lore about the Doctor. They introduced him that as a child he was always a girl, somewhere around the 2-3 years ago. Whereas before the show he was a boy. They said he was always a man. They said sure, it's possible to if he regenerates, it's possible to be black, Asian, whatever. They never said it's possible to be a woman up to a point. Never. When all the things started, it was goddamn too late. It was goddamn too late to show me that he on his planet as a child he was a woman, and he had those qualities and blah 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 blah. Too late. Why didn't you do it in the 60s when it all started? Here is the same thing. Okay, beginning, first edition, when again, as you said, the starties were dumb with it and things like that, and show the female custodians that they were there. Expand on the idea, make it from the beginning. Why is it happening now?
Exactly, because agendas. That's the point. That's the whole thing. So in the 60s, they didn't decide to make him a woman. You know why? Because they thought that him being a man is enough.
It was Yeah.
From the Barbie reference.
I mean, he was an
Yeah.
old man.
It's
Nobody
enough.
said, "Well, I can't. It's not relatable because he's an old man and I'm a young dude." Nobody complained and things like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's enough
It's
if a
enough.
character is a man, and it's enough if a character is a woman.
He always had female companions that were great characters.
I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't need
well
to be anything
celebrated. Yep.
And well
else.
celebrated, yeah. Indeed.
Yeah, it's like they're ashamed of having only
Yeah.
guys there. What
Yeah.
the heck is that? I mean,
What you're talking about is the exactest like yin and yang type fucking relationship between Sisters of Silence and Custodes.
Mhm.
The females were there to support
Mhm.
because they could only do a specific thing, and the Custodes were there to go ahead and do what they could do. There are these giant monsters and the most loyal, etc. So the two were like they're a pair, they're a team. They work together for specific reasons. Exactly what you're talking about with the doctor.
Mhm.
Everyone liked it the way it was because that is actually the representation that was being put out there. And
Exactly.
each side of the gender fucking argument or sex argument, I should go ahead and say, stop using this retarded gender language, was to go ahead and show that, hey, guess what? You got a dick, you got certain powers. You got a vag, you got certain powers. You
Yeah.
can't make babies, they can. You fight better, they can't, so on and so forth. So it was really well done before. Same thing, it's been done throughout history, and now you let these weirdos come in and they're like, everything's the same. There's dragons in this world. Why do you have a problem with it? We have a problem with it because something was established already.
Mhm.
Why are you fucking with it? Go make your own fucking thing. Anyways.
exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know how you can. I mean, how woke people can have defense against this argument that we do not want change. And what is that Japanese female prime minister
Oh, the
said?
prime minister.
Yeah, she
the
said,
prime
"Stop
minister said.
effing with manga or something."
Well, basically, she said, "It's Japan. Shut up."
Shut up. We
So
have our own
yeah,
thing.
she said that it's a goddamn time for the work is to try to stop trying interject their values into the values their views in no
Yeah,
values
lack
there.
of values.
Their views into the manga and anime.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's intrusive. Can
Mm.
we just appeal to their sense of some kind of a feeling then?
that-
If we
and-
can argue with them with
and
reason,
that's
just to say based on feeling, don't put your things into our things.
that's why today I was saying to the Empress that anime should be watched with subtitles in English, because if it's translated, the localization process just
If it's dubbed, you mean.
screws everything. That's called localization, yeah.
Okay.
Screws everything over, because then some things will be censored, other things will be changed completely, like names or whatever. So you don't have the end product as it's intended to
The
be, so
essence is lost.
the essence is
Yes. Okay, Tsunami.
with few exceptions.
Let's continue.
Cool. From Roosterfish, no. And he drops the meme, no girls allowed, they are yucky. Obviously messing with the whole Space King thing. Hail Tom and Don. These guys are fucking great.
No, this is exactly from TTS.
Oh, yeah.
This is a screenshot from one of the episodes of TTS. This was long before Tom
Oh,
and
he
Dawn.
said it there?
He can also say it, but this is from here. This is originally from TTS.
I thought that they just used the picture, but the
No,
the
this
line
is-
constant. Really? Oh,
No,
okay.
this is a line that the
line is from
yeah,
TTS.
it's TTS. Yeah, I watched all the episodes. I'm pretty sure it's from there, and the screenshot is from there. He did say girls are yucky.
But he also said no girls allowed.
No,
Ah.
no. Wait. No girls allowed there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's
that
from
was
there?
it. That was. I don't
Ah.
know which episode is it,
Okay.
but that is in the TTS.
Mhm.
Hey, Tsunami, if you've never seen TTS, you gotta watch it.
Oh, you should watch it. I watched a couple of episodes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Have to watch all
there's
of them by
many.
the end.
I think I reacted to all of them,
Yeah.
or
Ooh.
almost 90% of them. I mean, people asked, I did it. Okay, continue.
Captain Dirge says Custodes and Space Marines are based on the male template of the Emperor and the Primarch, all male. Therefore, physically cannot be women. There was already female representation in Custodes with Sisters of Silence and Sisters of Battle, are a great femme counter to Space Marines. 100%.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And here we go. Sanjar Khan says, hey, don't losing people lose their shit over a visage of woman is too funny to retcon female Marines. Fuck you, pussy. Anyways, Dirk says, no, rather have Commissar John Fucklaw over female space marines. Oh, nice. Fuka Yu, nice name, bro. No, they should not exist because the only reason why GW is trying to shove this down people's throat is to chase a bunch of trends that passed their zenith a decade ago. Most likely due to sudden investment from BlackRock and infiltration by ideologues in the company. It's an interesting comment in chat right now about BlackRock and what this guy's talking about. I
Okay.
want to go ahead and make sure I read that.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to look. Okay, Demolition Dude says the main suspects is BlackRock, Vanguard, and Amazon. BlackRock, the main DEI Pope, Amazon for their own Dami Mommy fetish. True. And then the follow up here, which I thought was worth mentioning, is sorry guys, running through this stuff. BlackRock. Ah, here we go. Coolio Top Notch says, Demolition Dude, related to BlackRock, I don't know if you saw, but Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, came out a month ago and said DEI, ESG, etc. was a big mistake, and we were completely wrong. That's a direct quote from the guy, Larry Fink, who's in charge of BlackRock.
Yeah.
100% this happened.
I saw that. Yeah.
I don't believe him.
Mhm.
I just think he's seeing the way the winds are shifting, and he's going along with it. But at the
Yeah.
very least, as what's said in chat, it does seem like corporate is starting to pick up on this stuff, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
Back to the comments here and on Twitter.
Mhm.
Flyrock says, no, changing the lore was to placate people that don't buy the minis and don't even like the hobby. Slavhammer says Custody shouldn't even be in an army. With realistic power scaling, you should be able to see a single custodian in a properly done Imperial Agents book. He should be a greater demon level threat. Wolfman says, no, the way it was handled was too poor to just accept. They were always there. Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely. Especially after years of the custodians being referred to as a brotherhood.
Yeah.
RGB is a mistake. It just doesn't make any sense. Only the strongest for augmentation, both physically and emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm approving a comment in chat. Wizia says they were a naked and stupid attempt at pandering that ultimately added nothing to the setting or lore, damaging it instead, even. And this decision to make miniatures of them diverted resources from what could have been a Sisters of Silence release wave. Bottom says, let the market. Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to say something. That's why I paused at the end of each one.
Yes, I mean, I don't know where you read these. Sometimes they appear here, sometimes they not appear. So I don't know why there's a difference.
Yeah.
I just can't catch
one
them.
after the other.
Yeah, I know. I'm also
Yeah, just
wanna
refresh.
the other, but I don't see
Yeah,
what you say.
I didn't see. I couldn't see the Indian one, for example.
For example, okay, let's
Oh,
go.
I'll go back up there. Sanjar Khan is the name.
Have you seen this? Ah,
It's right there. It's right there. You just passed it. Go back up.
the
Sanjar
same.
Khan.
So funny, Redco female marines. Well, it's well, these kinds of people, they miss everything, like all the points, all the meaning behind, all the everything. Just no point of doing whatever discussion with them. Now, I just want to point something out because we are really further into time. So this person here says, I admit you're crying fed me well, and it's quite fun painting Golden Legion. We'll collect an army, lol. So this guy thinks that he's gloating, he is amazing or what? He posted these two, and what stands out to me is that these are not female custodies heads.
Yeah.
These are heads, I don't know, some custom heads of actual women. They look like women. They look like anime characters for that matter.
And
like a Barbie doll. He took his little sister's fucking Barbie dolls and popped their heads off and put it on this.
It looks as if it shouldn't be there at
fucking
all.
Weirdo.
So...
I mean,
what's up, Inspired Tarnished in chat, by the way? Welcome.
Welcome. So how is he proving a point? Also, I didn't see a female custodian with this Terminator armor.
Yeah.
Ever. This is a male body, if you ask me, because I literally didn't see that.
It is a male body. It is a male body.
I mean, I didn't see a...
Ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't see a female custodian with this armor, that's what I mean. So, maybe only on the left one is the female version, and even that I'm not sure. This still looks like a male. From what I seen from the models of female custodians and how their armor look and everything, this does not match theirs at all.
No, no.
So I don't know. This to me is absolute custom, and he made them look like actual women in the heads. Which, again, doesn't prove anything. You can do that
Also,
before
it
the
was
female
still-
custodies
still
were ever announced that they're canon,
Yeah.
that they're written. You can always do this. You can always pay somebody to make your custom heads. And I mean, people were doing that for years if they want certain things. So, what is this proving exactly? Nothing. Why don't you use the original custodies that are in the box? Why don't you like their male features and new armor and stuff?
Because probably he lacks some other male features himself.
I mean, what's the logic here? It's kind of reporting on yourself that this person actually don't like the female custodians. He wants to change them
To quote
look like women.
Bill Murray from Ghostbusters 2, when they ask him, is this, the mayor asked him, is this true? Is this what you're saying true? Yes, Your Honor. This man has no dick. Now,
Yeah.
let's continue then.
Let's continue, Tsunami.
All right, it's making coffee. Okay, let's see. Moving on here. Izia says they were a naked and stupid attempt at pandering that ultimately added nothing to the setting or lore, damaging it instead, even, and this decision to make miniatures of them diverted resources could have been a Sisters of Silence release wave. Bottom 42 says let the market eliminate them, just like the OG female Space Marines. The Conqueror says, I don't care as long as they're written well and it isn't physically impossible in the setting, like female Space Marines. Keywords written well. I disagree 100%.
Like female Space Marines? But GW said that female Space Marines do not exist and they will be only male for now. I mean, they didn't say for now. They said there are only male. Yeah. So what do you mean? This is not an example of something that exists. Are you kidding me? So yeah, where's the comment, by the way?
A bit down.
Down? Up? You mean?
No, down.
Down.
Yes. I saw it a couple of minutes ago.
I
don't care as long as they are written. Here he is. Yeah.
I don't care as long as they're written.
The guy reading the book.
And it's physically impossible in the setting. So what? I don't care as long as they're written well and it's physically impossible in the setting. So it should be impossible? What is this guy saying? Tsunami, do you understand this?
Yeah, I do. He's basically saying, like, look, guys, if you guys would have written this correctly, and there is some way, shape, or form that it's possible to go ahead and have this happen, it would be okay in his eyes.
He said
that's why he said keywords written well.
It isn't physically impossible.
It isn't. It isn't. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Got it. It's like this.
So this guy is doing the same thing.
Yeah. Totally.
He's making the point like, hey, if you guys would have written this in a way that was believable or whatever, I'd be okay with it. I mean, he's kind of like fence riding here and being really nice about how he's doing it. To this person, I agree. The writing should have been done better. But we're talking about like, what are we on now? Like several decades worth of fucking lore, which had some minor changes. This is a major change. Don't cede ground. I'm going to keep repeating my fucking message over and over again. Stop being nice to these people. They're not fucking acting in good faith. Tell them they're fucking retarded weirdos. Tell them to go ahead and ask them what a woman is first. See if they can fucking answer that. If they can't, then you already know. What are you doing? Why even talk to this person? They live in fucking like a complete fucking alternate reality. And that alternate reality, which they tried to jam into our fucking world, is not fucking working. Doesn't make fucking money. You're less than fucking 1% of the world's population. You're an adult. I don't care what you do in your spare time. That's fucking fine. A lot of this stuff is just fucking like made up nonsense. Stop trying to fucking go ahead and pander to fucking complete lunatics. Anyways.
Yes.
Indeed. Yeah. There is no excuse if they're written and other things.
Yeah.
Gorbs, part-time VTuber and chill Nutella croissant. Wow, what a name. A toughie. I personally say no, as there was no real need to introduce them. Nothing has been gained by their inclusion beyond out-of-universe political ideology reasons, so do not try to fix what is not broken. However, if they had been there from the start, and by that I do not mean Games Workshop rolling out the old "it was always there" excuse, then I probably would have been fine with it. This one I do agree. It's just basically like just going off of what I just said. If this is how it had been originally written, that's the universe. Hey, you don't like it? Go find another fucking property. That's not what happened though. It's always been there. Was the biggest bullshit ever. It's fucking 2 years old. So I totally agree with what this guy's fucking saying here. If it had been written that way, great, but it wasn't, and it hasn't been. So stop trying to make this a thing. Fetch is not going to be a fucking thing. This is so stupid. But good comment from this dude here, in my opinion.
Yes.
Fingarn says, no, we know they didn't it to appease wokies. They do not improve the setting in any way, and in fact undermine the Sisters of Silence and Battle. Want more female representation? Sisters of Silence, sororitas are female exclusive factions, succubus and howling banshees within Eldar, etc. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This Warudo, Jesus, I almost had a stroke there. No, because of lore, pandering to bad actors and bad faith. PR as for GW's reasons for their existence. Titus Flavius Vespasianus, Jesus, in a historical context, a future content context, or a political corporate context.
In
He's
any.
asking questions.
In any.
Yeah, like how about all of the above,
any of
bro?
these, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kane says the biggest issue is the sheet creative laziness. As a Knights fan, the comparison I like to use is that there's a popularity boost for mech stuff, so GW, give us the starties with Gundams. There's so much to explore and enjoy in the 40K universe. They could just at least try. Okay? It's a Gundam, bro. No, it takes away from Sisters of Silence, removes brother-sister relationship they had with Custodes. It also makes no sense for nobles to willingly give up their daughters when they could keep them so they could take care of family fortune. I love this comment because this is exactly what I fucking said when we first started talking about when us together as a panel started talking about this. Why, when it's already you're getting from the noblest houses, the top son and everything else, would you go for the top daughter? Why wouldn't you make the top daughter the baby making machine to create more of the fucking thing? She's far more fucking valuable to go ahead and recreate near perfect people from these noble households so that you can make more of the male fucking version of this. And then I went so far, if you guys remember this rant, where I was like, this is so stupid. If you're going to go ahead and fucking make this a thing, why wouldn't you just go down the street in fucking Terra Avenue in fucking the big city and find a local hooker that you could just go ahead and grab and they could be the fucking baby making machine? Because what's it fucking matter anymore? It's so fucking
Yeah,
dumb. But anyways,
indeed.
I love this fucking comment.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay. We can't read everything. I mean, we pretty much, done with the comments. But
Alright.
yeah, it's late. It's late though. Tsunami, do we have more in general left?
No, I just fucking like I love these comments. I thought this is fucking fantastic. And yeah, I'd like to see the poll done again with a larger audience. Like the chat alone here that we've got going on, they've been super amped up about this. Lots of great comments, and I think it's a great discussion. I'd like to see this happen more in the future.
Oh yes.
Indeed, and if you want guys to see actually good representation of men and a woman working together in the Warhammer. There is a comic book called Wolf and Sister. It's about a space wolf and a sister of battle that have to try to work together and fight. That's a great comic book. Just read it. It's drawn like kind of like in an anime style. Wolf and Sister.
When did you read that?
Oh, a long time ago.
And I didn't know.
Online. A Canadian sent it to me, remember?
Oh,
It still was a good coin.
okay, got it. So guys, let's sum this up. Let's say some straight to the point things, basically. Verdict, guys, verdict time. So we see from the YouTube poll that the result is drastically profound. I mean, 97% no, they shouldn't exist. 3% they should. I mean, I showed that at the beginning, and this poll is going to be there until I delete it. So it can be there for months. And if people see it and they still keep voting, that's going to be great. Now on X, I'm gonna put another one because right now we have another one. I mean, for something else, I'm gonna let you know what that is.
Let's see how
Because
it goes.
right now, so yeah, I have to wait the new poll to end to release again for a longer time the Female Custodes one. So, okay, this is the new poll, which is going to be very interesting because I decided to use this way to find out about the sales, like the true sales of Female Custodes. There is the same poll again on YouTube. So we have
Include pictures. Include pictures. Include pictures.
what? What pictures?
Tell them to take pictures.
Yes, I did actually. I did because some guy.
No. In the poll, just put include pictures if you can.
In the poll. Okay, I can. I'm gonna
yes. Give us evidence.
Yes, please include pictures.
That will help a lot because I keep seeing, by the way, in different groups, people posting photos of Superman 2025 merchandise that is still staying in stores.
Exactly. Okay.
So,
So there is one guy here
Oh
that I'm
my
chatting with.
God.
He reports what he sees in his store. He said that the box of several boxes actually are still there while other things are selling. And I asked him to, before the stream, to please come here. I post the link if you can. I mean, if he can, to post pictures from that here. So hopefully he does that. But in general, this will stay for longer. This will stay for, I think, maximum, yes. Today is the day, 7 days in total. It says 6, but I posted earlier today. So hopefully we can get a cohesive answer. Of course, this has to be taken still with a grain of salt because we don't know how much people are honest, but it's still something. It's still something. So far we have no, they're still there, and yes, they sold out 100%. Now, based on even the first poll, should they exist, should not exist, if that many people replied, and more people actually on YouTube replied, and they don't want, like the majority, vast majority doesn't want Female Custodes, how do you think they're going to buy the boxes? They're not. So this is still an indication that a huge chunk of Warhammer fans will not buy those Custodes. I'm sure that there's some portion, because I see also my other comments, they say that some super casual fans, that don't know what is happening, they see new box of Custodes, they buy it. They don't even realize that they're women. Maybe they will never actually realize that they're women because they still look like guys. I mean, the armor is kind of different. They do look more feminine in the shape of the armor, which kind of sucks to me, at least, because I mean this whole thing sucked. But the female ugly freaking ass Custody that I showed in the thumbnail, she looks best with her freaking male armor. That is what suits
and
her.
with the helmet,
because she is built like a man.
Yeah.
You can watch the animation, and the Custody 40k armor looks amazing. So I think that if they had to do that again, I just prefer the male looking armor. That's
I
it.
wonder if Joy Toy will make a figure.
So far they only have male Custodes, by the way, only male Custodes. So I'm sure that there are casual fans that are going to buy the Custodes anyway, and they will not realize that these are women. That does not mean that they accept women. I'm sure that, I mean, women to be in that faction. I'm sure that if somebody explains to them what is actually going on and they become aware of the things that are happening, they will be like, what the fuck, man? Many people that are normies will be like that.
Yeah.
Their normal reaction will be this, because it's just so uncanny and so weird.
It's like
it's so unnecessary.
It's like a normie buying a figure of Miles Morales without knowing that this is Miles Morales because he looks like Spider. And then you're thinking that's actually not Spider-Man.
If you don't have his head,
yeah,
and if you don't read it's Miles Morales, you just say, hey, Spider-Man, mom, buy me this, mom. I mean, that happened many times, I'm sure.
Indeed.
So absolutely, we're going to have these kinds of people, but these kinds of people are not indication that female Custodes are a hit or that they accept it. It's an indication of lack of awareness. So we'll see what's going to happen. But even if, I mean, those people buy because they don't know, we're still not going to have a huge success of the custodies because the modern audience that GW did this for are so few and far in between. They're not enough to make a hit, with the custodies. They're just not enough. And in general, custodies, like, not everybody are like me and Henry Cavill that love custodies the most. People just like to buy space marines for their armies or orcs or anything else but custodies, actually. So, even though I love them and they're my favorites, not a lot of people just think like me. I mean, other factions have more fans than custodies in general, just because they don't identify with the amazing goldness and the epicness of custodies, which I do, though, because I'm the Empress. But yeah. So yeah, Tsunami. Last words. But yeah, the verdict is female custodies are for sure not popular for the people that are aware of the hobby, for the people that are aware of Warhammer 40k and what is happening and the controversy and the scandals and all the information, all the changes. Those people that are consciously aware of female custodies do not like female custodies. That is a fact. So we're still proving that they are not in fact popular. And that's it. So yeah, Tsunami.
No, I think that it's been pretty well summed up between the two polls. That it's not a popular thing. There's an ongoing theme here that it's like, what are you doing? This wasn't established lore. It's the same argument that's been going on. It's really nice to give people a voice, though, a chance to go ahead and say their piece, to get it out there. I understand it's not the largest audience in the world, but this makes people feel like their voice is legitimate and heard, and it's being heard, so you guys know out there. I think that one of the biggest things that really hurts the argument of why do you care is Sisters of Battle and Sisters of Silence. Sisters of Silence more prominently, of course, because like there already was, someone said it in the chat, a brother sister type relationship or a pairing, a companionship where each sex is able to go ahead and show why they're important to this whole team mechanic. I thought that a lot of the comments are super funny. It's a great chance for people to just go ahead and scream their head off, and I'm hoping to see more of this. I think it's a really good topic. Hopefully someone's listening over there, and even if they're not, the fans are still banding together, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. Awesome.
Amazing, yeah.
So we are going to continue with this and keep an eye on it. Obviously, I'm very invested, and I want to see if we can extract some information, like real information, at least reports out of people, see what's gonna happen there. You can read the chat a little bit before we go. We have like 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes? Okay, I'll go up a little bit. I have been hoping they would add some from Garviel. I have been hoping they would have added to Sisters of Silence. There are still so many unit variations from the Horse Heresy art books they could have made. True. Oscar Lil Jebby, I didn't see before, so welcome in. Games Workshop also promised not to sideline real Space Marines, but here we are with the Primaris slop. True. Physically impossible. What you talk about, Willis? Several decades of established lore versus random blurb in one offside story. True. They're trying to bring in their version of the warp to our reality. Oh, well said. Preach. Thanks, guys. I'm a ranty old man, and I'm ranting. Tsunami says it like no one else can, with the exception of yours truly. Word. Imperial Knights are baseline human. Well, because they think men can give birth these days too. True. What matters is the ill intention behind their addition. Agreed. Very insidious. Sinister.
Yes.
You guys are cracking me up. Oh, that's me. Anyways, good idea. Yeah, I'm hoping that not people will go out there, hear this, take photos, and even more importantly, I'm sure that someone's going to do it. Turn on your camera and talk to the fucking store guys and see what's going on there. Little video clips of them just fucking putting it out there. The reason why I think it's so important, real quick, I'll try and get through the rest of the chat, is because physical proof being spread, and it will be worldwide because this is an international chat, would go ahead and be so damning to their arguments that we're sold out here and everything else. So I think it'd be really important to go ahead and get that kind of proof. But anyways, Demolition Dude's going to head off and go see. He's got to get some new paints. He's going to be on it. Nice. They will just lie about it if their core audience still buys their other products to cover their losses. Right. Hence the photos and the proof. Well said. True. Mr. MuleTube says, I have no Twitter X, but if the pictures were shown in a stream, it would be a hilarious sight to laugh at. And I said we would definitely show them if we ended up getting them.
Yeah.
I eventually got an X, so yeah, we can share them, guys. One thing I know for sure, the local Warhammer store only stocks the original Custodes, not a whole lot of Heresy minis. Nice, Demolition Dude.
Thanks.
Suka says, please remember that when they say sold out, it's because they made an incredibly small amount of them so they could lie by omission or technicality.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Grandmaster Coven of the Grey Knights.
Some
sorry, you were saying?
people still said in my recent comments that they didn't even get them. So there's still cases in which they didn't even get them. So it seems like they underproduced them because they knew that there's not going to be a lot of demand for them.
Yeah.
So that's still the case in some stores.
Transtodes Deep Strike reprograms the drop pods to fly into the nearest sun.
Joey.
Says Joey, nice.
Joey.
Suka says, so when will it be revealed that the real emperor was actually a woman behind the scenes? You know it's going to happen. There's some
No.
nonsense
Oh,
like
that's
that. Or
cool.
he's trans.
No.
Coolio says, not trying to glaze you guys, but I'm only a casual 40K fan, but just really enjoyed your perspective on things. Great stream. Thanks, man. It was
Thank
nice having
you.
you
Thank
there.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Little Debbie is now my rapper name. You got it, Oscar. Little Debbie in the house. And
Ooh.
Suka says, to end on a high note, Empress, can you please spell the word attic while looking down?
What? I don't understand that.
The word
Yep.
attic.
Anyways,
I don't get.
moving on.
Can you explain to me what that means?
Is that a dirty thing?
Yeah, I really don't understand.
Yeah, you just, it's fine. It's nothing.
I really don't know these things. I don't know
It's
specifically.
goonery. It's just goonery. It's fine.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, they only removed the trigger from the weapon just to prevent the Troon stuff. Someone took the Mr. MuleTube with the flamethrower. Remember that they only removed the trigger from their weapon just to prevent the Troon Stodies from offing themselves. Oh man,
Yeah.
nice one, dude.
Oh, yes.
Out in space, does that guy there with the glasses even like the stuff, or does he just go along with it to please and make her happy?
Oh my
No, I
gosh.
talking
like
about you,
that
Logan.
stuff.
No, he has been in the 40K for a while, and he loves Space Wolves.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a space wolf guy.
Yeah,
He's a space wolf guy, exactly.
you're a Space Wolf.
That's why I said read the comic book Wolf and Sister. Yes.
Yeah, he's. I mean, I'm the reason that he got into 40K because he wasn't familiar with 40K. But I was like, hey, 40K is this and that. I was so excited.
I was familiar before that, but I thought it's games like video games.
Yeah, so basically I showed
books.
him what it
Yeah.
is. I mean,
Yeah, the
you
tabletop
know.
I didn't know before that. Yeah.
And he
Just to
like,
make sure I say it, that's Logan, and he is from Superhero Truth, their
Yeah.
joint channel. I just dropped all the links in chat, guys. So he's not just a fucking hanger on there. They run streams together. I just dropped all the links in the chat. So yeah,
yeah,
he's an actual fan. He's a
Mm.
really knowledgeable guy.
Yeah,
Check
I,
out their channel.
I read all the books. Listened to all the books about Ragnar Blackman,
yeah. I mean, that is his
and I will
forte.
continue. Just don't have time.
Yeah. So basically, I'm introducing people into the 40K in real life and
Indeed,
online.
yes,
Actually,
yes.
I did that.
Mm.
So I have my own contribution.
Indeed.
So he's not just here.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Okay. So finish reading the comments and then we're going to go, guys. And tomorrow, guys, if you're interested, of course, I have a gaming channel and I'm playing every day. Every day that is like in 10 hours time from now, which for me is gonna be like 9:30 a.m. in the morning because we are located in Bulgaria. So I'm playing Crimson Desert. In the evenings we usually play Pragmata or something else, like together with Logan. This is all on the gaming channel. I'm streaming every day, 2 times a day, most days, not every day, but most days I'm streaming 2 times a day there. If you're a gaming person, because we're also passionate gamers, like
Yeah.
literally I'm covering with me, Logan, and Tsunami. We're covering gaming news every week on Monday as well. And if you're interested in what's happening with James Gunn, DC, Zack Snyder, Snyderverse, all those things, we're covering that on the Superhero Truth channel.
That's why actually the thing with the photos is really important, as Tsunami said, because as I said them before, I keep seeing in different groups photos of the merchandise from Superman 2025, you know,
And nobody's buying
action figures, whatever. Nobody's buying it. It's still there. I see full shelves. You know, the photos prove it. You know, when say, oh, it was very successful. It made some money and things like that. Nobody's buying
I
it.
just can't wait for us to talk
Nobody.
about how James Gunn
Just
canceled the freaking what was it?
the authority.
The authority. I was gonna
Yeah.
say Creature Commandos.
Just the fact actually that even for FunJoy, their Corn Sweat Superman is still available, but the Henley one it's not. It's sold out. That speaks volumes. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, just
Yes.
examples, but everything that we are
Ooh.
covering it has the same.
Question to Logan.
Yeah.
Suka says, Logan, do you ever do a just chatting type of stream about random nerd stuff?
No.
Well, I mean, if we do one in the superhero truth, we
I mean,
could do that.
technically, but we have to be very specific because
Yeah.
YouTube algorithm. We can't
for
just
videos for
that
streams.
just chatting
we...
is something for Twitch. You know.
For the stream just for the stream. Can do some nerdy topics,
still
but
have
not for the
to-
video. Yes.
Yeah, we still have to have one focus topic.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna find the
But
stream, nobody's
don't
gonna watch
worry,
it.
very soon we'll be able to chat about Mortal Kombat, the movie,
yeah.
Superhero, He-Man.
We're going to review a lot of movies on the superhero channel that are related to
yeah.
superheroes. So
You know.
yeah, but just chatting. I mean, we can always have a section in the stream that we're
Well,
just doing that. But we have to have a dedicated
I
stream for
mean,
that.
if we have time, we could do a superhero truth thing with the topic about. I really want to talk about what was it, tech jacket and the gender bending
Okay,
stuff there, and what
okay.
what was it, what Robert Kirkman said.
Okay, perfect, Logan. Perfect. We can do that. And after we finish ranting like mad people, we can make sure that we talk with the chat, of course, and they can tell us topics and whatever they
Yes.
want to discuss. We can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that, but one focus topic, like I
Yeah.
said, because YouTube algorithm, and it's very important. It's just crucial.
To finish off, female tech jacket sucks. Anyway, no, just like what the female custodies. Here we go.
Yeah. And we do plan to see the Michael Jackson movie actually on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's official.
It's 3 day.
Pretty
It's
awesome.
official holiday.
What?
I heard it's awesome.
Yes.
We keep hitting
And
that too.
I'm
yeah.
a Michael Jackson fan out in space, so you know.
Yes,
you can hear
yes.
the random ethereal voice.
Yeah, I mean,
Michael Jackson's badass.
yeah, exactly. He had a very, I mean, he's very abused, poor guy, and so many people tried to use him and all those things that just hurt my soul. And actually, I went through all the evidence. There's videos about that, about his cases, and everything is fraudulent.
Also, Macaulay Culkin said that.
Yeah.
You know,
Everything
he's
is
innocent
fake.
and-
They
yeah.
just wanted his money. Like people that were close to him just like a few weeks ago or whatever came up with new allegations because they decided to be what was the word for that? They were conditioned before, but now they deprogrammed and they decided they have new
Oh,
allegations.
it's not like they're conditioned with a conditioner
so they
while washing.
Get
or what,
more
you know?
money from the Jackson family. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this new
Evil.
this breaking breaking their conditioning thing happens just on the verge of the movie
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
So-
of course.
From what I've heard about the movie, there's none of the later
Yeah, they
life
didn't reach that
allegations or
part.
anything like that.
Yeah. And also, there's
It's just,
legal
Which is
issues.
great. I want to
suffering.
see the music, man.
Yeah, we want to celebrate him.
We know the other stuff. This is like when people didn't like the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. I enjoyed it a lot, and people say it wasn't rated R to show us what Freddie Mercury was doing in his spare time. I say nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see the music and other things about it. We know what he was doing. He kept it privately. He never was, parading it around and things
I
like
mean,
that.
he said what he said maybe
He
to
said what
raise
he said.
awareness.
Yes.
But you don't need to be explicit
That's
and
it.
be nasty.
Just show
about
how he created his music, why was he talented. That's what the Michael movie is about, as far as I heard. So
Yeah, I should
What
have
you
put
say?
the chat talk earlier.
yeah,
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hey, hi
but yeah,
guys.
we are going to see it. Yeah.
Hi guys in the chat, new guys in the chat. We reached the end of the stream. We went through all the proof that people don't like female custodies, literally from YouTube posts, from from the expos. It was very interesting. We went through other things that we're gonna cover in the future, so you have to go back and see the stream from the beginning to get all the context and all the information. But yeah, we are at the end of the stream. We do have to go. It's very late our time. Yeah, I know about the Michael Jackson things. Yes. Yes, God, thank you. Okay. And thank
Guys,
you.
I dropped the YouTube poll in chat and the X poll in chat as well. So links in the chat if you guys want to read the rest of the comments there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's there available for you. And then, of course, there's existing polls that are going up now. This is not a one and done. This is going to be an ongoing project. So tune in more. Welcome, Scott A. Melville, by the way. And yeah, so we hope to see you guys again. And make sure that you're speaking your piece. It's important. You're important.
Exactly. We gotta speak for what we like, what we don't like, and have to vote with our wallet, and we are making a difference.
Exactly.
We see that as so many franchises just fall on their faces, and hopefully they are resurrected as they were before. That's our hope. Last Samurai Standing, Suka.
Keep hearing about that, but no.
No,
That
no.
was the show, right? I mean, live action show.
Yeah.
Not an anime or something.
Yeah. But hey guys, I think my free reign costume just arrived in the
Nice,
mail
very
today, so I'm gonna get it. I mean, I'm gonna get it tomorrow. And that is because I am doing live cosplay for different characters. So if we reach the tiers, tier 1, tier 2, I'm gonna cosplay live these characters, which is pretty cool. I'm doing that for all streams, no matter what we're talking about. So if we ever reach the tiers, that's the welcoming message that you probably got when you entered the chat. I'm literally going to cosplay, and because one of you guys donated so much, he deserved his favorite character to be represented. So I bought a whole costume of his favorite anime character, free reign.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Fox Radio in the house.
Not exactly, but I'm gonna get better. And I'm actually considering watching this anime because it sounds actually profound. So
In
yeah.
Japanese.
In Japanese, yes, with English subtitles. For Batman cosplay, Vox Guy, yeah, well, I cannot cosplay Batman, obviously.
I could try if we find a,
But the guys, yeah,
suits.
every cosplay has to be funded. We cannot just
It has to be
buy
funded,
costumes
yeah.
for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And the free reign costume was funded, and
It was funded, so yeah.
and yeah, Rio GDR is the guy. He deserves this. I mean, I could actually not done this if I wanted. I mean, he basically paid for the other cosplays live on stream, but I wanted
He
to
didn't
give
ask for it,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to give back. I found a very good offer with super quality costume full on, so I decided to do that for him to still give back. So yeah, these things are possible only here. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Again, join the gaming stream on the gaming channel in about 9 hours and a half, and yeah, we're watched a new video about what actually do women want in 40k, which I released earlier today. It's here on the channel. There's actual comment from a woman on one of the other videos. I told her to watch that one because it's exactly for her and for like real opinion of real women in 40k. So that's awesome. So thank you, Tsunami. Thank you for joining. Thank you.
Sure thing.
You did amazing. Okay, thank you guys, and love ya. Until next time, with me, the 40k Empress, Logan, and Tsunami. Bye bye.
Bye.
The 40k Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. ancestral spires. Plots twist like smoldering fires. But with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire we'll prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. Through storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolts or hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors arise. Saints and psychers bend the flame, every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame, as war she does reclaim. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire we'll prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might, their purpose burning crystal bright, to lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.